Everyone, my name is Kingdom. This is
Okay, big debate.
okay.
All right.
Right, like an announcement.
Yes.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hello,
My
everyone.
name is Kingdom,
Cryptic.
and this is my friend
Little
Cryptic Force, and we are here broadcasting this amazing match that's going to take place this lovely Sunday night. The Meteors take on Gravity. What are you thinking about this?
I'm trying to remember what I predicted. So, I may flip flop from what I have originally said. You can feel free to screenshot me and at me because I'll look like an idiot.
All right.
Looking forward to it. Gravity made it to all the way to the finals last year. Lost to Havoc. Close. Was it close? I forget. I'm really tired.
I
Meteors.
think it was. I mean, even if the score wasn't as close as we'd like to see it, I think it was close. Nonetheless, each map was close. Now, when I'm looking at Meteors, I'm thinking of the DPS duo. You got Red Gear coming in, especially with that Reaper buff. He's going to be a scary thing to deal with. But Reaper can't do that too much. Can't do too much if Sombra is hacking him, and we know we have two good Sombra players on the Gravity side.
Now entering.
But unfortunately, you probably won't see either of those as it's Goat City time. Goat's Row.
Yeah, it's King's Row. It's a notorious goats map. If we don't see goats, I will be surprised, but in a good way.
I agree. So let's talk about some other players that could take a big role in this game. Kitty Baka on the off tank. She's known for her diva, great diva player. I personally admire her diva play myself. And I think, when it comes down to it, with her defense matrix being nerfed, I want to see how she takes advantage, how other players take advantage of timing, the defense matrix holds.
Yeah, I'm also going to be curious about how the Zarya play is going to be, because this is still very Goats related, and Zarya can be very key in Goats Con, because usually the team that uses Bubble last usually wins a fight, because Bubble is a very important cooldown, especially on Reinhardt, where you can easily deploy. And yep, there's Goats Con coming out on Red Team. Oh,
but the defense looks like they're going to be running the Pharah here. Pharmacy to start off with, just basically protect the president with the Pharah. I think it's interesting. I mean, you look at the attacking side. There's not really much to go after the Pharah other than Diva and possibly the Ana. But that Ana's going to have a lot more to deal with than a Pharah. She's going to have to heal that team.
Actually, I think this is a great pick with running the Pharmacy. But Pharmacy may not be good on this map, but she's really good against goats, especially after this armor nerf, and I definitely think it's a fantastic call by them. We are going to be seeing Red Gear on the what's it called, Zarya. That's not stuff we usually see him on. We usually see him on.
I've played comp with him. He's a pretty solid Zarya. You'd be surprised. Let's see how he's going to go as they go through the first choke. And they're going around. Looks like they're trying to get both Reinhardts involved early. As both bubbles get used, personal bubbles from Zarya. Ryan HUC, the Reinhardt shield goes down. They're going to have to be forced to back up here.
Oh yeah, that is really bad. And Dowie's going to go in on the flank here. He's just going to try and get onto something here, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get anyone low enough. He's just going to keep shooting into it. He's going to get Ike a little bit low, but I don't think he's going to be able to get the finish on it until Mincy will be stunned, but he should be fine. Ike goes down by HUC, and Ike gets a follow-up kill on the Mincy.
Yeah, and this offense looks like they're going to have to back up as NPC goes down. And it's just cleanup duty right now for the Meteors, as it's almost basically a team kill. He barely escapes with their life. Now, what I saw about that is Dally took the flank route, and I really appreciate the way that, you look at Dally built the ult already, and it was not really, ever really too much danger. I like the safe play early on from Dally.
Yeah, we will see Lindsay swap over to a soldier, which is kind of surprising, because I remember last season he was your main tank player. Now he's playing DPS, so that's going to be something to watch.
I mean, hey, if you can do the soldier patrol, let's see it as they take the top control of I forgot what the building's called, but anyway.
I think there's a little miscommunication there, because I think they're supposed to go up far top left, because that's where Velson was going, but very interesting to see. He does have a grasp, but I can speak from certainty. He is known for whiffing it, but he finally does land one.
Ooh, Irona goes down early. Let's see how this fight's going to play out. Ron's currently equivalent as the grab for blue team comes out.
Big grab on a bigger shatter.
Ooh. Velson taking out HPC, and Kitty Baka falls to Ike. I think it's safe to say. Yeah, Gravity.
Yeah, great job by Gravity on the retake. We're sticking with the goats, and they still get it against the Pharmacy. So great job by them for staying alive and actually being able to win the fight. That was incredible.
Now, I think it's smart that Dally did hold on to the ultimate. I know there was a chance for them to use it there, but I think that, you know, they were expecting. I think now that this is second point, there's a lot more cover for the Pharah in this area, a lot more turns. I think the Pharah could be more creative. Too soon.
Bowser's kind of going in right now. He's doing good, and he's about to have another grab. That is actually fantastic. He lands another big grab. And it doesn't matter.
Ooh, Guardy with the triple. Oh, quadruple. Huge play there. Great teamwork from Gravity. That was a great play, and that results in a team kill.
Yeah, and I think that's gonna be ready for a, what is it, top play of the week by Ski Free Yeti. Please send that clip in, Gordy.
Yeah, feel free to send it into Ski Free, as I don't know if they're going to be able to contest this here corner. I think they're going to play the next one. NPC is playing very close to the end of second point, which is smart in my opinion.
Yeah, this is a great play. Yeah, they're not going to let him get comfortable, but Min's got out of position. They do use a bubble on him, but he will get out. Dally really needs to use this all to try and get some value. Big
huge
shatter.
That's a 6K shatter.
Dally's going to come in. They're going to use, Nelson's going to get a kill into Dally. They are going to invest in attack visor, but is it too little too late? And it does look like it'll be too little too late. And Meteors is going to clean up, and they give a res on Dally. Nelson almost has another grab. That's pretty good.
Pretty nutty.
Yeah,
I mean, you look at what started all off. HQC with the 5-man grabs, followed up by the Dally air barrage, really stopped them in their tracks, and now pushing the point back before they can take the second point.
Yeah, and you look at all, it looks like it's in favor of another shatter. Are you kidding me? This is fantastic to watch. This is just shatter after shatter.
No, Velzen, honestly, you may not see him in the kill feed right there, but that was all Velzen. I mean, the speed at which he's building these grabs, I believe he's at, what, 100% every fight? If I'm wrong, I mean, something close to that.
Yeah,
he's playing lights out right now.
Yeah, it's like almost 90% of the time you don't use your grabs in this fight, but with Velzen right now, it's like his down.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You know, he gets it every fight, why not do it every fight? As we look at the ultimate right now, I think if we're looking at Red Gear Chief, we could use the grab to maybe stop this push like they did with the Shattered.
Does like the all coming is in favor of Meteors right now.
Yep.
And they do have Transcendence, or probably should be saving it for grab, and they go in aggressively with it. And that was NPC, and they're going to invest a grab here too. Gets 2, and should be all clean up now.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta really believe in your main tank to go with all those ults, not only having one ult.
Oh, that was a clean fight from Meteors. What do you think about it, Kingdom?
And look at that! Look at Velzen. He's got another grab set up already. I mean, that's just nutty. I don't understand. What is that? His 5th grab, 4th grab of the match so far, and we're barely past third point.
Yeah, with 2 minutes to go. This is actually insane. But a big shatter coming out, but a beat's probably gonna end up canceling it out. And a big bomb, and
Rive seems to be the only one left on point, as they're going to be pushing this. Probably this is coming up on the last fight potential. Do you think they're going to switch to a stall comp or something here, or do you think they're just going right at it?
I think you got to go swap to a stall comp and just hope that you can get that DM out long enough so you can pop a barrage and try and make a difference here.
Well, if there's any time to do it, now is the time.
And going to be able to, barely going to be able to touch now. He's going to give one, but he's going to fall down instantly. Rise with another Transcendence. HQC is going to take out NPC. And it's looking like it's in favor of Meteors. They're somehow going to pull it out.
That was almost too close for comfort, as Dally managed to make a flank play on that far and barely touch point, getting the early picks to win the fight.
I really think the most impressive thing about it so far was brain fart was Uriah's Transcendence. He had popped it at the very beginning of last fight, and he was able to build it in time to pop it right there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, and what do you think about Gravity running this kind of stuff? Go to the soldier, it's more like protect the president with traditional ghosts.
It's working well, and oh my god, it's shatter. I don't even know what to think about this. This is just fantastic.
Big play after big play for sure.
Yeah. Maybe they should hold the right click a little bit more, but you know what? I'm not complaining. I love seeing these big shatters. Great job, HQC.
We look at Ulticon. We could have a Nano Visor coming up. We also have Red Gear with the grab. Let's see how aggressively he plays that grab in this final 60 seconds to play on the first push.
I think he played really passive here. He got one. You get down to one last fight. Dali's gonna go try and get onto a soldier. Gets caught out a little bit out of position. We're gonna go in right down with it. Mempsey's gonna fall. There goes the Nano Visor. Down goes MPC. Who do you nano at this point?
Okay, but I do have to say, I don't know if that stand ult was necessary, because look who's got another grab.
Of course he does. It's Velzen. He has a grab every fight. But they will have a shatter. I believe, yes, HQC will have a shatter.
I mean, one good grab bomb, this could be all she wrote. They do have a lot going into this. They have a 4-3 ult, and let's see what they're going to do here.
If we're probably going to end over Reaper here, we're just going to probably speed right on in. We're just going to completely roll into this ride. Out comes a gigantic shatter. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I thought that just got a...
Oh, another one!
There's just so many. I can't even give the commentary at this point.
And it looks like this is going to be an overtime 3-point play unless, or a 3-point map unless they can pull something together in the last second.
Fucking needs to go now. I don't think she's gonna be able to touch.
Oh no, she made it just in time.
Ooh, and MPC does get it. MPC gets charged by HQC. I'm not sure if he's gonna go down. Red Gear will give a kill. Mincy's kind of getting low, but they need to get him down. Down goes, even with the lifesteal buff. It's looking like Meteors are going to hold him. They won't even get free. Gravity won't even get 3 points.
We don't know yet. Let's keep watching to see what happens here. They don't want to get off point.
Trans is going to come out from a rise. It's looking all over. HQC's about to get another shatter. Are you actually kidding me? And another one. Oh my god.
And that will be a 2-point gravity. Bring it down to around 1 minute, or 1 inch or so, however many distance it is. 1 meter, excuse me, from where they needed to go. But hey, I think so Meteors really pulled it together at the end.
Yeah, and you know, if you're Gravity right now, you're talking in comms, you're alright with this, because you got it almost directly there. You may not get another shot at it, but that is a very holdable 3rd point. Yeah,
I mean, the thing that I'm going to say here is that, you know, they need to discuss how to slow Velzen's grab down, because, I mean, he's getting the charge he needs. I don't know if it's just all on Velzen, or perhaps they're feeding him a little bit, but yeah, they need to play around stopping Velzen, because he has been the it factor so far for this team.
And I don't think you. I feel like you do. Speaking of Velzen, I think we should kind of take a peek at his perspective, see what he's doing, because he is just building grabs at such an incredible rate.
Oh, but looky, Red Gear on the Reaper. Let's see how he's going to handle this. It's more of a protect the president versus protect the president here, as it's going to be 1 DPS per team, Velzen and Red Gear.
It looks like they are going to be running a Reaper Goats. Could we call that Roads?
Roads? I don't know if that's turn around. It's more of an antidote than anything.
Edgy goats. That works. The lawyer is interesting here.
Personally, I can't wait for all these goats things to go, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. But for now, let's just keep adding to it. It is anti-goats, roads, whatever you want to call it, as we have Gravity on defense and Meteors.
Yeah, this Protect President comp may be able to shut down this edgy goats, but let's see here. It's just going to be a big old goats battle. We are just going to try and bully down NPC, but I don't think we're going to be able to really get on him. But Dali's going to get caught out of position.
Oh, but Red Gear gets slammed by NPC, and it looks like this fight is all but over.
Yeah, that was a great pin by MPC, and he will have a shatter, and HQC's not even halfway there.
Uh-oh.
Dali's gonna get stunned out of back. He could have been staggered harder, but Kittyback and Arise will live. Arise will have Nano this fight, most likely.
So you're looking at the NPC, what they could get another, you know, very likely get a very big shatter here. They could set up Mimsy to build grab. They could set up a lot of guys to build their ults very quick. This next fight.
Yeah, and with the way NPC and HQC have been playing, we're probably gonna see like a 5-man shatter here. Oh, and there it is! It was a free K, a little wrong, but Hydro's gonna come out from Velzen. Dali's just gonna get him there. He's going to lose. Mac and HQC is going to fall. I think that may have been a suffered of the nerf, but Kittyback does get Gordy Mac, and Red Gear will get buffers. Number 1 fight by Gravity. Brain fart.
Yeah, Gravity, it does have the ult advantage so far. It's about even, almost even, 4-3 in my opinion here. Let's see how aggressive Kittyback is. And you know, when you're playing an offensive Reaper into this kind of map, you want to build over it really fast.
And he's good. He's listening. He's going to be 70% here. He's getting really aggressive, and he's just going to try and get over on Velzin, but I don't think he's going to be able to get a kill. Oh, they need a big play here. Down goes for Red here. And I think this calls for a reset.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Velzin cleaning it up. He did a little fan the hammer on the Reaper, which is exactly what you want to do. You want to stun the Reaper, make him uncomfortable, but Redgear does have that Reaper. Let's see how this plays in effect. Is it a D.Va eating anything on their side?
And when you start considering swapping off this Edgy Goes comp here, because it's not really been working too well for him.
And I believe that Velzin is saving that flash for the Reaper, so let's see.
Exactly. Oh, he's going to go right in for him. He's just going to get moved out of the way, and a gigantic shatter and a gigantic high nuke. 4K. Fantastic work by Velzin. 5K. Can you get the 6?
Get the 6, Velzin. Get the 6. Come on. 6K for Velzin.
My ultimate is charging.
And Redgear Reaper unfortunately turned into Redgear Sleeper there as Velzin stole the show with the ultimate. And let's see what they're gonna do to try to get this point back. To get this point with a minute and 7 seconds left on the clock.
Ooh, we are gonna see him swap over to a Hammond here. This is an interesting swap. I'm not sure if it's really needed, but if you go take a look, Bubber's a little bit out of position on the top right high ground, and no one's testing him. If we're gonna get an anti, just Redgear, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter. Down goes a Rise and a big shatter coming out, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get any follow-up out of it. Dally does get one of those. But FBC's just gonna hold the left click. He has his own shatter of his own. It's one
with the double at the end there as well.
If Kitty Baka goes down here, it's gonna be really bad. Dally gets staggered. This is bad. If we're gonna push Kitty Baka back to spawn, I don't think we're gonna be able to get back in time now. Okay, never mind.
Rough positioning for. This is rough position for
little wrong.
maybe. Rough positioning for Meteors here. Oh, ironic taking out early Bubbers. Did a big play right there, and I don't know.
Not looking good. Shatter's only going to get one, and Redgear's just going to get instant deleted. Hydrant's going to come out from Velzin, and we're going to see anything big. Kitty Baka will go down, but so does Gordy back, but I don't think it's going to matter. Down goes HQC. Out comes B from Ike, and I think it's all over for Meteors right now.
And Gravity. Oh, not yet, not yet. Redgear keeping things alive. Yeah, and there he goes.
Yeah, there it goes.
And you know, you can say Meteors got the lead yours there as Gravity takes the 1-0 lead. Kings Row. And that tells us 6K.
Yeah. I hope
what
Yeti's
play
watching.
The game's gonna be. Oh, shocker.
Yeah, I really hope Yeti's watching.
So, you know, the Reaper ult, you're expecting the Reaper ult to be big, and then out of nowhere, bam, 3, and then things up from there. Flashbang, Fan the Hammer, gotta love it. And yeah, the rest, it was over from there. Rise tried to get out, but he, Gravity takes map 1. Impressive showing. Do you think, okay, I got a question for you, Cryptic, as we get ready for the next map here. Do you think this season's Gravity could beat last season's, what was their team called last?
No, I do not think so.
Edgelords, is that their team last season?
Silence. It was Silence.
Silence, I'm sorry, I got the name.
I don't think we could. I don't think they could.
You don't think this year's Gravity could beat last year's Silence?
No.
Why is that?
Because this team has done very well. But you look at last team's roster, it was stacked. You had Orsted and Velzin on the same roster. I think it was just slightly better.
You know, that's a bold statement. I mean, I'm excited to see what this Gravity team, because I mean, you look at like what experience can do. You know, you look at the players that played last season compared to the players that are just new this season. You can tell there's a difference between experience levels, how players react to being in the spotlight like these players are now. I think that season 2 Gravity could beat season 1 Silence.
Well, I think we are disagreement here, but it looks like we will be going to Volskaya next.
All right, Volskaya Industries, the 2CP of the day, and you know, what do you think? What do you think the main focus is going to be for Meteors to come back in?
I don't really know. Like, probably try and find a way to swap quicker. Realize what is the issue, which I personally think is Velzin right now, because oh my god, he's insane right now.
Yeah, he's doing work for sure. So you think the main point is to take down Velzin, but I see a very dominant NPC on the main tank, just kind of winning fights, setting up Velzen for these big ultimates. I think NPC's cleaning house right now against HQC on the main tank.
Yeah, actually, I think it's been really both ways because I've been seeing pig shatter after pig shatter on both sides.
Yeah, but the cleanup on NPC's gravity side is what I've really been noticing as well.
Yeah, I definitely think both main tanks, for my personal opinion, need to hold right click just a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, and something that I really want to see, I want to see Dally and Redgear show their DPS skill. Redgear had a rough time getting where he wanted to with that Reaper ult last game. I want to see how he handles a 2CP, which is a little easier for Reaper to be involved in when it comes to ult, at least.
Yeah, I apologize. I did not see this sub.
And we're going to be seeing some substitutes going in here. Velzen's going to be taking out for Orsted. So, the two-headed dragon, one dragon in, one dragon out.
And, yeah, well, it looks like they will have a easier time dealing with Velzen now.
Yeah, I think they'll have an easier time dealing with Velzen. I think when it came to that. Now, I have a question for you, my friend. What is the difference between Orsted and Velzen when it comes to how they can hurt the other team?
Oh, well, Velzen is a very well-rounded DPS player, and Orsted's a big one trick.
Oh, here it comes.
I am.
Need to move it away. Alright. Sorry if my voice was messed up there. I apologize. I need to work on my mic a little bit later. But anyway. So you said Orsted is just a big one trick who can't do anything. Is that what you're saying right now? Live on OW.
Yeah, you can quote me.
Well, next time you're in a pug, I feel bad for you, but both teams are ready to get started.
I haven't seen anything from Meteors, that's why I'm waiting. Oh, I did see it. I did not see that, but that was my bad. That's why I asked again.
Come on, Mighty Bear.
Scuff. Right. Yeah. Mighty Bear Scuff. This is why you're
Volskaya Industries 2CP. What's going to happen? Find out.
Goats.
Oh, well, thanks for watching. So the first push is going to go with Gravity. And how important is being the first to attack in these kind of scenarios when you're up 1-0?
I'd say it's very important because you can set the tone for the entire map. Like, if you can roll a guy with a 6-minute time bank, that is incredibly good.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I like to defend versus this match. It's something about, like, setting the tone defensively. I guess that's maybe just a tank thing. I have no idea. But I like to play defense starting out on at least 2 CP, just to set the boundaries of what we are going to allow you to do.
Now, I'm very curious what's going on with Gravity right now.
Infantry on the Bastion.
Okay, they're on offense, so I think they're going to set it up. But yeah, it looks like we will be seeing Ghosts, we will be seeing Sombra, you coming out from Dally, and we will see the Redgear Hunter, which is pretty good. I'll admit it.
I really hope they keep the Bastion. I really do.
Yeah, I really don't think they were on the Bastion.
Come on, run that Bastion. You guys got it. I believe in it.
Run the Sim Bastion, come on. Don't make us.
Run the Sim Bastion.
Don't do this to us. Don't do this to us, Dimitri.
No, oh, he's such.
Aw, Dimitri.
Come on, Dimitri. Anyway, so let's get started here with 4 minutes on the clock on this first push. HQC pushed really far so far.
And Ironic is pushed back, and actually they don't have their main healer right now. He will get there in the nick of time, but NPC does get hacked, but I don't think we're going to be able to get any follow-up on him.
Ooh, and here we go. Windsor taken down early.
This is aggressive, and HQC's just going to charge right into the Ghost Comp. Balls of Steel, and NPC's low. They're actually going to clean this up really well here. Wow, fantastic play from Meteors. Not going to bring part every time, I promise.
That was clean so far. I like it. And you see the early ult advantage for HQC compared to NPC. One shatter to 22 to a shatter. Let's see how that plays into.
You're sick with a ghost, and Orsa's trying to live up to the Velzen counterpart, but I don't think it's gonna be.
Now that confuses me. Orsted's in the game, but he's not on Brig.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Ooh, big shatter coming out.
3K.
Gigantic hit. He's gonna get 2 of it. Easy cleanup. I really think that was a horrible time charging by NPC. If we're gonna invest dragons.
Okay. Red gear?
Red gear, alright. Was this just like asserting your
a
dominance
warning.
move?
Yeah, it was like a, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, gotta assert dom. Yeah, this was some real metagame stuff, like, don't mess with Meteors, they have gigantic brains.
Yeah. And let's see, as Orsa doing some spot checking for the Sombra, nowhere nearby, but she does, Dally still does have the EMP, which could help any
Crap
moment.
doesn't come out for Orsa, but they will get tramps out, and it looks like NPC's just gonna trade Kitty Bach out, and that's gonna reset all of their energy, so that's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. And but NPC just goes down, and they're gonna invest EMP, but I don't think it's gonna matter, but I can very well stand corrected as Red Gear gets 2. Can he get 3?
Come on, Red, let's go.
Oh,
Red, and he could not clean it up, as is
actually,
going to be a
it's
1v2.
Ironic's keeping this point alive for quite a bit of time right now, but he will go down.
I hate to see it. The Red Gear is the dead gear. As NPC returns to the fight, I believe this point belongs to Gravity. That was a pretty good hold.
Oh, we're gonna go in for a
1:30
retest, I think.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, no, they backed off. I got a little excited.
Okay.
Orsa does get hacked, tasted his own medicine if I do say so myself, and it makes me happy.
And let's see how aggressive Gravity is going to be playing this first push here. They do have a sizable ult advantage going in with almost 5 ults.
Yeah, they may even, they're gonna have 6. They may even have 6, depending on how fast Orsted builds his grab, and it looks like they will have 6 ults. Dragon's gonna come out, Shatter finally gets blocked, but Kitty Baka goes down, she gets squeezed between her Rhine and the enemy Rhine, and it's just gonna look like Gravity's just gonna clean it up. Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, the best you could hope for now is a stall comp, but judging by how what they're gonna be coming back, I don't think this zombie's gonna be.
Oh, Rise is gonna get grabbed. He's not even gonna be able to touch, and no one's really gonna be able to get affected by that healing. And Rise is coming down pretty fast. And it looks like Gravity's gonna take it. Grab coming out for Meteors. HQC's gonna die before he can get the Shatter.
And Gravity steamrolls him there.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's the tempo you gotta set on attack. You gotta roll them quick. You gotta show. You just gotta assert your dominance, man.
You gotta assert your dominance. And let's see, with 4 minutes 30 seconds on the clock, let's see what Gravity is going to do on this defense. Let's see how Meteors are going to come back. Now, if you're Meteors, what comp are you running?
Do I even have to say it at this point, though? Do I even have to say?
I just wanted to see how big your brain would be. I was going to see if you could say the same thing, but Mighty Bear with the small brain, you know, had to say go.
It may be small brain, but it's the meta.
It's the meta, that is true. But you know, hey, that was a great round for Gravity. I like the way, you know, they seemed down at first and then they just came together. Those 5 ults were just too much for Meteors to stand, and
this is very interesting comp coming out from Meteors because they are running a Lucio in a very Ghost-esque comp, and Lucio's very key to the comp, so I'm very curious about how that comp's going to work out. And we're just seeing straight up Ghosts coming out from Gravity. It's just Ghosts. I gotta wonder, is Ironic being Ironic? Oh yeah, he was. He's going to
okay. Three off tanks, 1 DP.
No.
Oh wait, no, yeah, 3 off tanks. I mean 3 off support, excuse me.
I think if we take a look at Dally here, I think we're gonna just try and do scouting first, then swap over to the Ghost. No, he's not. He's holding on to his translocator. They are committing to a Sombra, and I respect it. That hurt to say.
It's interesting to say the least how they're gonna play this.
Orsa does get hacked. Oh, you're not gonna get too much with it. Kitty Pocket will get a big kill, and the NPC's gonna charge in. He's gonna miss, and HQC's gonna actually land his pitted.
Kitty Baka popping off right now.
Now he's gonna clean it up, and this is what you need to do on offense. You need to set the tone. You need to show that you're gonna roll him here, and we're gonna completely demolish Gordy Mac.
Oh, but Orsa being left behind.
Gonna feed a little bit, but he will be 72% to grab.
And, you know, surprisingly enough, not too many ults have been built up for Dally 76% to get
It's 7 minutes of a time fade. This is faster than Gravity took it. And
yeah,
we're gonna have an
Gravity had 5 ults going into this. Let's see how slow it's gonna take for them to get second point here. That's my answer.
I think your Meteors here, you take it slow. You just try. I would say you don't even have any ults to get out. This has been so fast.
Orsted almost has the grab. Let's pay attention to
He's getting low, but he will survive. just barely that. Ryan shield does go down. NPC is even hacked.
Here comes the grab now.
Grab comes out. Beam's gonna come out, but no, he's gonna die. Gigantic play by Orsted. Fantastic. 9 out of 10.
That was pretty good, you know? Hey.
Hey, that's pretty good.
But you look at the Meteor side, yeah.
Yeah, you know, they lost the first fight there, but, well, they get Grav out, even though he's like 50%. They have 5 ults coming back in. They
still held on to that Zen ult. They are aware of the ults that Meteors are going onto here.
Rush is playing incredibly smart right now. He's playing incredibly far back, so if his EMP comes out, he's not even going to get touched by it. Oh, this is actually gigantic, right? EMP's gonna come out, and I don't think they're gonna be able to kill anyone here before the trans gets in the way. And we're gonna pop Rise is gonna pop his own trans bomb's gonna come out from Gordy Mac is gonna get 2.
Oh! Red Gear and Ironic. And Shadow that doesn't really get anyone.
Can we just talk about how gigantic brain that was?
Yeah, I mean, if you're Somber, you gotta look for the Zen before you do something like that. But I mean, that is huge brain coming out of X-Rush. He understood the situation he's in. And Gordy Mac, you know, because of the way that was played, Gordy Mac managed to throw out that Diva Bomb. And it's a double making him a Gordy Mac Daddy for that play. And let's see how it goes from there on out. I hate you, Zuby. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Zuby tells us most of our lines.
So anyway, let's see. 5 minutes left on this push. As they're gonna play rather aggressive touching.
Ooh, Dimitri does get hacked, and we do know he has sound barrier, and Grav's gonna come out, and are we gonna be able to get anything out? Ryan's gonna get really low, but Beam's gonna come out just in the nick of time, and HQC goes down right as he is about to get shattered. That is gigantic. Vincey's also gonna clean up Kitty Pocket, and this is just gonna be all gravity again, and Orsted has another Grav. Dude, I'm not even surprised anymore.
Honestly, I mean, I'll add what he's having, honestly. But you gotta look on the other side, see how X-Rush will play it, comparing the fact that Dally does have the EMP coming out. They also have the Shatter coming. They could EMP Shatter. This could be over quick if they do not play it right.
Looking at Rush, I don't think he knows how close. I think this may be a miscommunication on ult tracking, that they don't really know how close a Sombra is. If that could, this could be brutal, because they're gonna have EMP Shatter. This is a win fight most of the time. Combo coming out, unless they get grabbed pretty early here.
Oh, but here comes extra. Oh, never mind. I thought X-Rush was backing up.
Okay, yeah, Pete. They're recognizing it. He doesn't learn from his mistakes. This is... Shatter's gonna come out. I don't think they're gonna use anything. Bomb is coming out as well. It's gonna get 2. Dally was smart. He held up to the EMP. That was great play by Dally. He realized that he couldn't see this end. He did have the opportunity. He played it smart, didn't pop it.
But I don't think that Shatter was necessary to use. If they could have called it, say, hey, I'm not in great position to get this EMP off. Maybe we should hold ult for this. But you know, they committed to Shatter. Both main tanks, both Reinhardts are back to around the same charge, so no Shatter will be played in this upcoming. Unless somebody will happen. We'll see. Let's go.
As a main tank player, like that's, if you ever have an EMP Shatter combo, you always go for it, because there's nothing they can do unless you get really unlucky. But that's besides the point. Like, that was a critical error. Out comes the EMP. They do not get
X-Rush played it well again, hiding back.
He does go down, and they're gonna get 2 with a trans out, and then they're gonna follow up with a grab, and it's gonna look like Meteors are gonna take the point with a minute or 2 left.
Maybe, and they might be able to get back in time as Reinhardt is on the way. But you know, that was well played. HUC picked up 2 early, then the grab helped clean it up. Oh, but he shot it.
Shatter's gonna come up. They aren't gonna let the Reinhardt touch. If they're gonna try and unlock the May and not let her on point, Rush is gonna go down. Mincy does get onto the point, which is very unfortunate, and Mincy's gonna go right down. Great play by HQC.
Just Orsted and Dimitri left on the point now. They just gotta clean this up, and it looks like they will. NPC unable to touch point in time.
And I believe he had a minute? I want to say a minute 30? I didn't catch
I think maybe 2 minutes. 2 minutes maybe. Let's see here. 2 minutes 18 seconds versus 4 minutes and 38 seconds. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Overwatch Tranquility, premier match of the week. Gravity up 1-0 and looking to take a 2-0 lead on Volskaya, but there is still a chance for the Meteors.
Yeah, we just saw, what was it, a full hold on King's Row, so we may see it again here.
Hey, I mean, you gotta compare the last map to this map. You know, Meteors definitely look stronger on Volskaya as they did not get full health here, and you know, that's an improvement in my books.
Yeah, that is a fantastic improvement, and Orsted will not have any fun with the enemy main tank because they know he's sadistic and enjoys that and be going somber.
You really hit that. So let us see how this is going to play out. Like you said, 2 minutes 18 seconds. The first push for Meteors, they rolled right through first point. Let's see how if they're going to be able to do that again.
Yeah, very interesting.
Goats versus dive, or yeah, excuse me, Goats versus dive to raise some red flags.
Okay, we're gonna see a McCree come out as well. This is
never mind.
This is probably not gonna go too well. We are gonna see the Red Gear Reaper. I don't think it's gonna go well for Meteors, and I really hope that they find something out here because I really don't want to see it go 24/7. I don't.
I mean, hey, let's see how this is going to play out. You know, they do have 2 minutes. They're not going to be able to charge that refill as fast as they want to, especially on offense against all these shields. And go.
Who do you dive here?
Yeah, exactly.
This is going to be really bad. We're going to have to swap off this comp incredibly fast because this will not work. Ooh, NPC does go low, and I stand corrected. Red Gear is going to create out. This is in favor of Meteors right now, but they haven't really found anyone else to push it down. We're just going to try and get down MC. They are going to get MC down to half HP, but he's going to survive because this comp has so much sustain and there's so little they can do about it. And Dowley's going to go down.
This is not what he's doing. Meteors needs to break down, excuse me, need to redo and back down from this fight because, you know, the longer the fight, the better favors Ghosts, better favors to get you know, you look at the ults. Not really much going for,
yeah, there we go, there we go.
When it comes to big plays.
That was a fantastic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but as we're being told to say, Dowley got deleted. Deleted, my bad.
Deleted. And let's focus here on Orsted, how he's going to play. Last time Orsted had a play like this, it was huge. Let's see how he's going to take advantage.
Yeah, he very close.
Big grab early on.
And Ironic loses barrier again in a grab. That is unfortunate. And we're probably going to get Kitty here as well. We're going to stack our crowd. Last fight territory, they only got Trans to work with compared to a Shatter Trans and a Diva Bomb. I think we're going to get full health here again.
Yeah, you hate to see it, but you know that's what you get for trying out a new comp in the Goats meta. How dare you try to have fun? All self-hail to the Goats. All hail the Goats.
This is not a fun game. And Dimitri's probably doing a little bit of scouting, trying to relay the information, and now Shatter's probably going to be coming in soon, and it's probably going to be big, and it is!
It is!
And a Diva Bomb's going to come out, and then we're all separated, and it's going to be gigantic.
Ooh, Gordy with another double!
Trance is going to come out from Rush, but it's looking like it's all over now. Rise will fall. HQC has fallen. This
is all over but the crying here as Meteors unable to take first pull after trying that strange comp that half dive, half I don't know, dive with the kind of deal going on there. Didn't work out. Ghost is mighty, and let's see how Gravity is going to end.
Yeah, I think it was a very critical mistake running that dive comp. Like, what you expect too much of a team, and especially the Goats meta.
Now, when you look at the first time Gravity pushed here, it did struggle to take the point with only a minute 30 left in the clock. Is there a chance if Meteors runs Goats? Do you think there's a chance of tying this?
I think there's a chance. I definitely think there's a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
And maybe swimming. Yep, it looks like we'll be seeing the Goats.
Yep, exciting.
Oh, we just gotta wait on Dally and Ironic's pick. Yep, Lucio.
Oh, Dally, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Is Dally gonna be going onto the brig? He will be.
Oh, big play by Dally going on the Vegeta. We get ready to start.
Oh, that is a very self-sacrifice, and we should all worship him for it.
Yeah, thank you, Dally, for playing Vegeta.
And
anyways,
I know you had pointed it out on the first map, but you had looked up to Kittybuck's Diva play. Diva. You are gonna get to see it here. You are going to get to see it. Because Dally had been on Diva this entire game, and here's how much it's gonna change it. Great play by HQC, already 40% to an Earth Shatter. Do that play all the time. Worked great. He's gonna. This is already in favor, ult economy in favor of it, and NPC's just gonna go balls deep in the enemy backline, and he's gonna get Ironic. And
Let's
this
see
is
how this
already
is
not
going to play.
looking
Red Gear
good.
down as well. And now they're focusing Galley.
Oh, Rise does get Mimsy, but HQC does fall to Gordy Mac, and I don't think they're going to be able to pull this one out. And down goes the Rise to Orsted. And it's going to be 2-0 Gravity.
Kitty Bucket tried to hold it off as long as she could with that dance of just flying around the air, but it wasn't enough. Gravity rolls him on this map. At least on the second push there.
Yeah, and we are going to see an HQC play of the game. It's going to be a shatter.
I mean, there's so many highlights that he had in these past 2 games.
wow,
I
wasn't
don't
it?
even know which one it was going to be.
Great play by to that kill by NPC.
Ooh.
This was a
This is
fantastic.
what won them that round. Yeah. This is what I was paying attention to here. But, you know, what have you seen so far that really stood out, other than, of course, Orsted and Velzen? What are these players that we haven't seen too much of this season? What have you seen that you really enjoy?
I've really been liking what I've been seeing from NPC and HQC. Three-letter main tanks are the best, unfortunately, it appears. So I guess I'm out of the running. We've just been seeing big shadows all around.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I agree with you. And something that's really stood out to me is the way Gordy Mac has been playing. 3 of his bombs last game were double kills. That's huge. If you looked at the end credit card, 84% kill participation with 46 kills, I believe, 48 maybe. That's huge. As a diva player, that's putting a big number. And Gordy Mac really showing out. Kitty Baka, though, on the off tank, I need to see a little bit more from her. I do believe that she is a great off tank, but she needs to show up tonight. See it.
yeah, definitely great to see reverse sweep.
Hey, always.
Oh, so we're off?
And so we're going to be coming back at around 9:05 in the semifinals. So we both lost around the same time. So we have similar mindsets, but with these newer players not really understanding how playoff mindset differs from regular season mindset, you think these players, the newer players this season, are ready for such a burden?
Yeah, you got to be ready.
You got to be ready, folks. And I believe this is, what map is this again? I always forget the maps on these.
No, this is Night Market.
I mean, like Night Market, right? Yeah, Night Market.
Yeah, Night Market.
Do you run goats in the Night Market, in your opinion?
You go goats.
You
The
go
only
goats,
map you don't go goats on is Gardens, and I figure that's exactly what we're going to see. Oh, we are not seeing goats from...
Ooh.
Oh,
Debated.
guys.
Orsted on the McCree and Red Gear on the far. That looks like it could spell danger for Meteors. And what I think it's come down to so far is the comps. You look at the last map on Volskaya, Meteors ran that same comp to really not really get much traction for their second push, and ended up getting full held. So let's see how it affects.
Yeah, and maybe Goats is dead. Crap rave. Like, okay, that was bad. That was bad. We are going to be running Protect the President, which will probably do great against this Pharmacy comp. It's great counter.
They also have a Tracer, so that's also McCree's.
Yeah, this looking like comp-wise, it's in favor of Gravity, but things can change in an instant. It's gonna be real slow right now. No one's gonna be really going in. Dali's not really trying to find any aggressive angles, which I dislike. Nathan's gonna come out. Not much really going on. Brawl's gonna break out
But
between
you look at
lovers.
Velzen, already almost 72 with Crowd.
And he takes out his counterpart. If we're gonna give a res off, it can't stop a res on a Kitty Baka. HQC's gonna get charged down, and it looks like Gravity's gonna win it. I swear to God.
That's just so insane, man. Belt already has a grab for next fight. Before the first ult you see of the night on this map on DJing, but that's just insane. Usually it's one of the later ults to come, but wow.
Great kill by Red Gear. They don't have a res, so we're gonna be able to push as hard into them. Looks like Dimitri tried to shield bash through a shield. Ooh, and HQC does get really low, but he's gonna play back here.
See, I don't know how you play this if you need this game here.
Dali does go down, and the crowd's gonna come out. They are going to invest trans into this fight. I know it's gonna.
Orsted with the double.
And it's all over. It's all over.
Oh, he's
Orsted will
popping
bring it.
Velzen. Let's see if he gets a 6.
And 4K.
Oh, no, sir. He got the 4. Velzen got the 6. So,
You don't know who did it better, because Orsted just to bring one trick.
Yeah, I mean, okay, but I personally myself have been training Belzing in the ways of the Widowmaker, as I'm a professional Widowmaker.
We all know I spoke it.
And so maybe he took some advice that I had, and just shoot their foreheads.
Yeah, Shatter, great effort, does get 2, and the bigger Shatter's gonna come out from NPC. Oh no, this was Bubbers, not
Entry with a triple.
My apologies, and it's just gonna be all cleanup time.
Nice. They're giving him the business right now as Bubbers making a huge play, setting up Dimtree to get that triple kill. You know, if you are Kitty Baka right now, this is the biggest play of the night for you. You need to hit a fat grab that Dolly needs to make something happen with that first roll. So let's see what Kitty's gonna do here.
Yeah, they're gonna grab up. They are gonna get a grab up here. Beat will be also out for him. I don't think we're gonna be able to get anyone of your charge belts. They're gonna try and separate him. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill him. Bubbers is gonna give a nano. He's just gonna hold mouse 1 and left click. And we're gonna see 9 point. No, it's not gonna matter because they've already lost a point, but they did C9, so I hope to see. You are excused me. I hope we get to see some C9 lulls in the chat, so please do not let me down.
I mean, the 9% counts in my opinion.
Yeah, 9% counts. They were not completely shut out, so that's something to be very positive about.
Yo, if someone said that to my team, hey, at least you got 9%, I would mute them immediately. That's not the mindset that they need to have right now if they're gonna come back. They just got played for a fool right there, and they come out and respect the rest of it. They need to get off the tracer. They need to go full on goats. That's the only way they're gonna have a chance.
Yeah, that's going to be the best way to win. We are going to see a Rise come over to the Mercy, not Mercy, to the Ana. Bless his soul, I don't think he would ever go low that low. And we're going to run a Reaper Reprieve, which could be good. There's a lot of high damage, and they're going to be running Snows here. And Snows is probably going to be really good on this map. If fake it first capture, it could be very well all over for him. And Dally will also be going over to MA.
Interesting. I do have to take the side of Meteors here, as I think Reaper is a better combo with the May than what they're running. But we shall see.
I will disagree with that for now, but HQC is a little bit out of position, but we're just going to try and get back into it. Red Gear going to just try and hop in here. He's going to try and cause some damage, but Dally will go down to Worsted. And it's going to look like it's a lost fight, but HQC is just going to go right back in, and a wall is going to wall him off, and there's not much HQC is really going to be able to do, and he's going to go down to Bubbers, and it's just going to, he's going to throw a Shatter out and solo Shatter Rise, asserting your dominance.
And, you know, Red, you're trying to make a play, they're trying to get it, but, yeah.
And here's the
not
really
the position
bad,
you want to be in.
Yeah, as someone who's played against Notes and played Stones before, this is really bad because it's really hard to get past this choke, especially with a May in here. And Dally does get walled off. Dally's probably the best person to get walled off because he probably has to sustain to survive. And HQC's gonna go and try and land a Shatter charge onto Bubbers, and they're gonna end over Reaper. He's just gonna hold mouse 1 W. It was a big anti-Shatter, gets nothing from HQC. Bubbers is gonna charge, and he's gonna completely whip grab's gonna come out from Worsted, and Wizard's gonna come out from those, and it's just gonna be all cleanup.
Well, to say the least, you could say that Red Gear does have his. Oh, Worsted.
Oh,
you just seen Worsted teabag? Cav.
Oh, did we?
Cav.
Yeah, Cav.
My eyes, Cav. The toxicity. I can't stand it.
Yeah,
Cav, get him out of here.
Yeah, I think this seems to be a permaban.
Definitely permaban. Anyways, you see Red Gear and Dally, both DPS also ready to go here, but they do have Rutsch's beat ready, so let's see how they're going to play this. I'm going to pay attention to how Reaper is.
Ooh, and he's going to get 2. That is 3 gigantic Red Gear play, and they're gonna get a big butt. Bubbers does get a big Shatter. Try and bring it back, and Velson gives to it. There's one off from being even right now. Velson's bringing this fight back single-handedly right now.
And that's huge.
Oh, did they just win that? Are you actually joking me? Hold on a minute. I'm speechless. Their numbers advantages were currently in favor of Gravity. I don't think they're going to be able to win this. Kitty Baka does give a nano, but I'm sorry, I'm speechless. And Blizzard's going to come out from Velson, Horizon, Red Gear. Also, Blizzard's going to come out from Dally.
Oh, but look at Red Gear almost has another ult. He's already at 90.
Incredible play by Red Gear, but Blizzard looks like the Antarctic.
Can we get some Fear the Gear in the chat?
Oh,
wow,
pause,
what a play from Pause. Shift Control play. I mean... Why? There's no one left.
Oh wait. Okay, my bad. I thought you were still in the game. Oh my god. I hate
Wow,
when
what? Jabane. Mighty bad, man. Let's see. But anyway. Bro,
Oh my god, I am such an idiot. Yeah, you know, I'm not. Second. Oh god, I had a mini panic.
Let's see how Redgear is gonna play this. He is
Oh, Redgear's gonna get free!
Fear the gear! Fear the gear!
Fear the gear, dude! He's actually saving the team right now. Arise does get a little bit low, and I don't think Orsid's gonna be able to finish off. Oh, it looks like we're. I think I may have saw another crouching.
It's not over. Maybe Orsid shouldn't attack
his team alive. We're gonna wall him off. We're gonna go in on this, and Arise does out, but they will get buffers. But HKC's playing it really defensive because he's getting really low, but I don't think he's going to be able to survive. Vel's going to kill on HKC here. Pop a barrier a second too late. Redgear's going to go really aggressive. He's going to try and get a kill onto Orsted. And I think Dally just walled him off. No, I was completely wrong.
And Bubbers now has the opportunity to make a play of the game moment opportunity happen here, as there's no line to contest the shadow here.
And is going to only get one at the wall. He gets the wall off just in time to save himself. HQC has his own. Has a nano, and he's probably gonna build and shatter off this. This is very winnable right now. Shatter's gonna come out, it's gonna get blocked. Redgear gets Ike. Redgear is approaching another death blossom. This could be gigantic, but he does go down. They need a hero play right now, and I don't think there's a hero play to be seen. But Dally is coming back with a Blizzard. Dally is coming back with a Blizzard. This is now winnable. They didn't even, they haven't flipped a point yet. Out comes the Blizzard, and it's gonna be big. It's gonna get at least one, and it's gonna be Orsted. He's gonna try Orsted will go down, and Redgear is halfway back. This is incredibly doable, but unfortunately down goes Arise. HQC and Kitty Bucket have arrived, and it's just going to be up to Redgear to get a hero play right now. He's going to go harass Bubbers. I'm not sure if he's going to be even able to get close to him. Bubbers may go down here. Bubbers does go down, and it's going to be all up to his Death Blossom. He's going to get frozen.
Nothing much you can do in that situation.
They will not be able to.
That was a valiant try by Meteors, but unable to get it done right there, as Gravity will technically win the series, but we will go to a map 4. Gravity up 3-0, setting a state.
Yeah, this is... They've Gravity showing kind of some weird dominance right now. I know I've been using that a lot. This doesn't surprise me. It was play of the game.
Fear the gear, baby. You gotta fear the gear.
You gotta fear the gear. Oh, we know, Subi.
Regardless of what happens, you always must fear the gear, my friend. But Orsa did have a great play there at the end. And what map is next? I forgot.
Oh wait, there's only one map left in rotation, and I don't know what it is.
Could we go to a map 5? No, just kidding. Let's see what the 4th map. I totally forgot is.
Dorado.
This is Dorado. Okay, I'm excited to see how Dorado is gonna go. It's gonna go Doritos.
Hold on a minute. If you're maybe flying goats comps, but we may see dive. We may see something Arvin goats. I'm not trying to get anyone excited here, but we're gonna end up seeing goats because that's just how these games have been going.
It's been a fun one to say the least. Though the score doesn't reflect how much fun we've been having in this match. There's been big play after big play after big play. Though Gravity is up 3-0, Meteors playing pretty well, seeing how many times they've had big plays done on them. They're staying in it relatively well.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
So let's see. I mean, when Velzen and Orsid are in there, it's a scary sight. Thankfully, when last season Solo Cup, we only had to take on Orsted back when the Tracer meta was great deal. So I just had to play the break and watch out for Orsted all game. Velzen wasn't there, thank goodness, because this team is spooky. And Zuby's not telling me that it was a Zuby carry, but I think he may be mistaken. It was clearly the Brigitte carry. I'm being yelled at right now, but I'm just gonna stick to my gun.
You know, on this whole who carried Solo Cups last season, I just gotta say, it was all Cryptic Force.
Who? You mean Mighty Bear?
Okay. Yeah, moving on.
Anyways, Dorado, who's got the advantage? I know the score, but
Gravity.
This is a little different.
Gravity.
Okay, well, fair enough. Okay.
if we do see dive here, we're probably going to see.
On second point.
Okay, sorry, I misread something. If
Yeah,
we do
reading
see
side.
dive, we're probably going to see a Genji Tracer, and if anyone recalls correctly,
Oh, Reaper.
we know Orsa can play Tracer because, believe it or not, before Brigitte played out, he played other heroes,
Really?
and Velzen can play Genji.
Orsted on Tracer and Velzen on Genji sounds like something from a nightmare.
And it is.
I think the only thing scarier than that is than seeing a Cryptic Force on your team playing anything but Reinhardt. Let's see how this is
Oh,
going.
yeah, that is fair enough. If I am not on main tank, you should be saying yikes.
You know, actually, sorry to change the subject a little bit, but playing Reaper, anybody can play Reaper right now in the ranked ladder, in my opinion. It's not that hard. As I managed to step in and do pretty well. And ranked today, believe it or not. We still lost, but you know, whatever. As we get ready for this final match, see any changes coming in here?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for. Yeah, there we go. They're saying they're ready to go.
Alright, let's see.
We're calling. Zuby's calling him out of the Spanish Inquisition for anyone who.
Oh man, Zuby
For
has
any-
called out Team Gravity for the Spanish Inquisition. Go ahead.
No, see, if you don't know what Spanish Inquisition is, it's mixed up with because no one expects it. No one expects it.
I'd actually be down to see that just to get a little bit of a rivalry going on. You know, you're gonna say to the hey, we're up 3-0, we don't care, we're gonna go run a Spanish Inquisition, but at the same time you understand that the point system per map win does matter, but you know.
Yeah,
you gotta do it for the meme.
If they do it, that's just a crap tons of respect coming out to Gravity from me because that is my dream meme comp, and I ran it in Pugs. Unfortunately, I didn't win, and that was a top 10 status anime deaths right there. So we're gonna find out if we're gonna live up to the meme.
Well, I mean, I'm still working on the comp that I've been putting together, Team Westworld comp, where Cowboys and robots, but it's still a work in progress.
I'm disappointed. I got my hopes up.
Maybe one day. Maybe
One day
we'll run it.
Spanish position comp run. We can only hope.
But there is.
They are running
but
dive,
wait,
and I like
God,
to point
ladies
out,
and gentlemen, there's no goats being played right now. Well, it's technically kind of three tanks and defense, but there seems to be no goats officially going on right at this moment. So perhaps Overwatch can be played.
before the 9 seconds to start, I just need to point out I called it. Orsid's on Tracer, and Velzen was on Genji.
I mean, who didn't see it? Fair enough. Here we go. And let's see the positioning of how much room Mimsy can give these DPS players to work with. As they're going to be orchestrating a dive.
To the main tank right now. We're just
Look at
looking
the flank right now. Look at that flank. Here comes Tracer coming up the flank bottom.
They have no clue Orsid's behind him. They have no clue where he is.
They're spooked. Redgear is spooked about this Tracer. He knows Orsid's on Tracer
There's
right
a
now.
big anti. We're still going to go in. We're going to give up high ground for free, but
Ooh.
HQC gets a kill onto Orsted. That's going to be memed on by me, just saying.
And let's see
What
how
a big anti. We're going to get really aggressive here. Velzen may go down, and HQC cleans up on Memsy, and Redgear's going to kill Dimitri.
Wow.
Oh, they are going to stagger Vadiva. That's a little unfortunate.
Nothing's more sad to see than when we're getting staggered as Diva. But Orsid's still doing some annoying Tracer work on this triple tank. He's going to build up very quickly as a result of this triple tank comp.
Yeah. We are going to see Velzen on the Ashe. I think this is
Ooh!
in a great play. Ironically, going to set up by a roadhog hook, and the Ashe is going to get I think it was a pretty large fire onto HQC. I thought it was a little bit bigger. Beam's going to come out from Meteors, and HQC's just going to hold mouse 1 and W, and I love it. Saber's is going to try and get a hook. He can't really get anything going. Saber's going to get kind of low here, but I think he should be fine. Orsid will clean up Ironic, and a fire is going to come out. Not sure if it's going to get anyone. No, it will not. I mean, TNT.
Let's see how Kitty Baka plays with this grab that's coming on the line.
Oh, the Shatter! It's going to get 2, I believe, and we are going to get the kill on Dimensi. HQC is kind of low here in a horrible position. Dead, and no, he is not going to get nanoed. Inverter's Shatter's gonna come out.
Big grab.
But I don't think you're gonna get any follow-up on the grab here, but Kitty Bucket does get killed on Ike, but Ike kills Saber's Puck, but I think it's all gravity right now. We're gonna MS Bob as well, and Rise is gonna go down. Kitty Bucket is gonna go down. Gravity's most likely gonna get first point here. That was a good hold
for securing that fight. Oh yeah, that was a good hold. That was impressive at least. Well, let's see if either
does get
tank
sticky
changes.
here. They aren't gonna push him.
Let's see if these either tanks change to more of a divey approach, as this is the divey part of the map. Seems to be more brawl and brawl going on right now.
And it's one of the second best dive maps in a big shit. How did that not give a Reinhardt? Hold on a minute.
Oh, that was strange. Anyways.
And life for a Reinhardt player, and we're gonna invest grab. And Red Gear's gonna get a kill. We may have invested a tad bit too much into that fight there, but we are gonna burst out Mimsy, and we're gonna try and get at Dimitri, but we won't be able to.
Though the grab was big, there wasn't much follow-up, and Red Gear managed to take advantage using his Deadeye. And, you know, Red Gear doing pretty well on the DPS McCree right now.
And we are going to see a Bob Chimp coming out. Orsid will be swapping over to Widow. We're not going to have much. They actually aren't going to have anything to contest besides a McCree and Hana, so that's going to be something to keep an eye on, because that Widow's going to have complete control of high ground. And
you happen to notice Vel's isn't on the Widowmaker right now because, you know, I still need to go in the bottom view with him, so Orsid is taking over on the Widow right now.
And this is, and a big shatter again. How did the Reinhardt not go down there in the middle? Oh my god! Oh my god, that was an insane charge. Unfortunately, he doesn't live to get the kill, but oh my god, I hope that
was pretty slick.
That's just 9,000 IQ.
You know that wasn't. I mean, that was so high IQ that it wasn't perfect. I mean,
yeah, like that. There was no way that was pure luck. That was just gigantic brain.
Yeah.
If we are going to see HQC go over to a Monkey and keep back a stay on the Zarya, but down goes Red here trying to duel Orsid. That's a very hard duel to win. 40 Mac is half. I don't think anyone's really in a position to get onto him. HQC does get a kill onto Orsid. So that's how I can deal when my duels with him, by the way. And Saber's Puck will go down to those, and Fos will also cleaned up HQC. And Gravity is going to come out. We are going to investigate here, and I don't think we're going to be able to get anything with it. I think we're going to see a storm on him here.
Unless it was just the switch, I mean, yeah, I figured.
Yeah, that's what I figured happened.
The Lucio out. Let's see if they change the comp out.
If they do have a Bob Champ online and Shatter.
Yes, Bob Champ and Shatter. Those are two very, very, very space-creating ults. With the Bob, of course, you know, you put him anywhere you want, and that space is secured. Those Shatter is just kind of spooky
right now, but his entire team's there for him. I don't think he's going to be able to really put too much pressure on him. The only one who's really been able to successfully put pressure on this Widow is HQC.
And Kingdom, who's a great Widow player. Anyway.
Pressing it out. Anyway, HQC's just gonna go in there. He's just gonna go into the front line.
Purple.
Ooh, and a big shatter and grab. All the tank ults are coming out. HQC is getting a little bit low. He's gonna go right onto Orsid. Oh no, he's gonna get a kill onto those. My bad. He's gonna pop a primal. He's gonna stay alive. He's gonna keep his point alive. He's also gonna get Mimsy, Red Gear to get Dimitri, and I think Ike is about to fall here as well. Great job by HQC.
That's still danger, and you know, Meteors managed to pull that one out right there. That's and I think you gotta credit Arise for sleeping the Bob early on, because that Bob looked like it could have caused trouble.
Yeah, and Ironic going onto the Bastion.
Okay, interesting.
If you're gonna swap off the Monkey here, which I'm not too sure about, but is this Bastion? Okay, no, Bastion must have just been a stall pick.
He was just Bastion just wanted to stay out. Well, let's see how Ike is gonna use this Nano on most likely Gordy Mac to build Shatter, but neither team really has an ult advantage at the moment.
Yeah, if that was the big TNT and Ironic will go down, that's excuse me. That's not going to be too good here. Kitty Buck is just going to go try and contest him on high ground. Big kill on the Sabres, but this is bad bait. They only have a D.Va to contest him, but D.Va needs to be with her team right now. Things are not going well. Ike's going to go down to Arise, and Kitty Buck is just going to go up, try and contest. Nano's going to come out to Gordy Mac, and I don't think it's really going to matter. Bob's going to get knocked down, but Bob's just going to be Bob Champ, and it's going to be all clean up. Red Gear is going to be absolutely deleted.
I mean, with Orsted uncontested there was not much you could do, especially with that little room. No counter to the Widow going on, and just too close quarters for Meteors to really do what they wanted.
I don't really understand the swapping off Monkey.
Yeah, I think that was a little questionable. Do you think they could have possibly held it all the way if they kept the Monkey?
I think they would have. Like, they were really shutting down Orsted and Mosin and they may have swapped, but just the way they were playing, they were really controlling the space the snipers can take. Like, it was fantastic Monkey play, fantastic Diva play, and I really don't understand the swap.
I agree. I think that's what lost them. The majority of these maps is the comps they decided to go with. I just think maps where it's go to. I understand that you want to break the mold and try different things, but it's the main event of the night. It's time to get the win. That's what matters in the end.
Yeah, like, this is not time to be a meta reject, you can say.
Okay. Anyway, no, honestly though, we didn't name the team, so he still runs Goats, bro.
Yeah, he's still going Goats.
Yeah,
Goats,
I mean,
Goats is not dead.
Yeah, Goats is not dead. Hopefully, not yet.
It'll be dead by Overwatch stage.
Overwatch 2, when they release Overwatch 2. But look at this. Orsted switched onto the Genji and Vel's on the Ashe. He won't go Widow because, like I said previous. But this is interesting to see the red gear on the Tracer. Interesting.
I know Orsted pretty well, but I do not know him for his Genji. He screws up a bubble, and that is incredibly bad. He could have died there. He got incredibly lucky on staying alive there. And Orsted's gonna go right in for it. And he's gonna die. He's gonna get punished. That was an incredibly bad play by Orsted right there.
Toxic, man. He's being very toxic.
Okay, he's my friend. I'll give him a heat. But anyway, HQC's gonna go try and get her. He's gonna get a few people low. Ike is low, and he's gonna go right back in. And a great shotgun by coach gun by.
Oh, but Gordy gets slept.
HQC's getting a little bit low, but he's gonna be able to clean it up.
I've never really had the pleasure to see Red Gear's Tracer, but so far it's not bad. He's doing very, very well.
HQC.
On the roll.
Wow, he's rolling over to ammo. God, voice crack again.
It's okay. Anyway,
just go through puberty for
let's look at ult advantage going on here. We roughly see two almost 3 going on for Meteor. But on the other side, it's closest to 72 with the Bob. So that is not what you want to see. But they do switch to dive tanks here. So,
yeah, we're gonna go up to this high ground, and if you look at Saber Spot, we're about to get a Nano Blade. If they don't have a defensive when or does get a big kill on Saber Spot, and HGC is just gonna go right in. They're gonna nano him because they're not even gonna care about Banana Blade. They're gonna go in. HGC is gonna go ball. See if he's gonna get Dimitri. He is gonna get Orsted. He's gonna go pop Primal. And he's gonna go for Ike. He's going for a 3P here. He must have watched a lot of Goose Wave World Cup, and HGC is gonna barely, almost
got out.
Almost got out.
But I mean, he leaves his team in a good enough position where they do have the ability to push.
But down goes Ironic. That is not that great. And Mincy's gonna go try and get in. He's gonna go try and put pressure. But I don't think he's gonna be able to make it out.
Now I know this is a strange idea, but if they're running, rope or excuse me, language. Sorry, if they're running Winston. Would you see Red Gear going perhaps on the beach?
I don't think you do here. Orsted is gonna pop the blade, and they are gonna get if we're gonna nano blade him here, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get anything. We're gonna hopefully are we gonna see another 40 Mac bomb? Keep moving and rise. That is a very big kill. Blade's gonna come out.
Go Sabers. Let's see what he does. Elgin. Okay. Let's see it. 4K. Belzen. Why do you have to do it to?
That's gonna be pretty yikes. And it wasn't even a swap, so I'm very interested about the pick. Or does get slept. That is incredibly big. Are we gonna be able to clean him up? No, they will not because he had dash and cooldown. That is very unfortunate. Mincy is low, and I think we're gonna be able to finish off Mincy. And they, Gordy Mac with a big E onto Red Gear's pulse bomb. Oh yeah, got it.
We're gonna pause here.
I was right this time on the pause.
You were right. Congratulations on the pause. HC left a little early.
What was it to all?
I'm not Sure, let's
He had all.
perhaps. I mean, it was a while since he last ulted. He ulted, earlier on when the first or second point. So it's fair enough to say they did roughly have, if not ult close to it. So that's a huge loss.
God, this could have sent him back a lot. Yeah. I'm really still a little bit confused on the Sabres puck ult bear last fight. Oh god, I feel like that's an our voice crack. I'm just cracking up.
I mean, but the thing was, I would understand if you're going to switch off Genji, but that wasn't really the case. So strange.
Yeah, very strange, very strange.
But with the ults they do, Kitty Baka could have opportunity to make a big play. They're not really running a sustained Reinhardt or anything like that, and as well as
Mincy's
Minzy
dead
is
right
down.
now. Mincy
Yeah.
is dead.
And they're in prime ulting position for a Diva Bomb if they throw it just right. Roblo came to magic on the Diva Bomb, you know what I'm saying? And but for real though, Kitty Baka has opportunity to make a big play here. I can't quite see where she is, but judging by where Orsa, Dimtry, and Gordy Mac are, there's definitely a possibility of a big moment about to happen.
Okay, HQC is back in the game. I'm gonna ask for a quick ready, and we'll be back into this. Gordy Mac does not have a bomb. This could be incredibly large if Kitty Baka lands a bomb.
Yeah, this is big time right here.
Now we're just waiting on Meteors. Okay, and we're at rate 2 on pause.
So let's pay attention to what Kitty's gonna do here.
Yeah, let's pay very close attention to her.
He's not playing. Pause it. Pause it.
Okay,
she's back.
If we are going to capitalize on the opportunity for a bomb there.
And let's see if she throws this bomb just right. There is an opportunity for it.
Yeah, it's all dependent on Monkey Bubble going down. And Monkey Bubble is out, so she's now free to bomb, but I don't think she's gonna go for it. Mincy does get a kill on the Sabres puck, and onto Ironic, and HQC gets a kill onto Orsted.
You gotta take that risk. You can block it right there. That's
We've had that ult for quite a bit of time. And if we go pin over to HQC, he almost has his ult again.
That's almost halfway there. It's about halfway there now, but when you leave the game like that, that puts your team in a huge disadvantage. He had the ult, and that could have won them this fight. But, we'll see how that goes to affect them later on. 2 minutes, 23 seconds remaining on the clock.
This is still pushable. This is still very pushable. It's all going to come down to a big ult play. And we will see the red gear. We will see the red gear swap over to the Reaper. And we are going to see a blade come out from Orsted. And he's going to get slapped. Oh, Rise! Gigantic play. And we're going to shut him down. Gigantic play, Rise.
HQC kicking out too there. And,
HQC's monkey's been actually incredible.
They're staggering Gordy Mac right now. And there he goes. I think this is going to go for a second point take here, but interesting.
Ooh, if we're gonna get a late stagger onto Dimitri here. And okay, wow, Dimitri got out of that alive. Wow.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
I need to see this Diva Bomb go up in the next play, or I'm gonna be.
Yeah, but it's getting a little stale. And Sabres fuck gets a big kill on Orsted. Oh, out comes the bubble. This is her chance to go fire a bomb. And she's not using it.
Ooh,
okay, they do get bomb relatively fast. Ironic gets a big kill. Okay, out comes the bomb after. And it's big.
What I say? The faster you use it, there you go, Kitty Baka. Wait a minute, make a play there. As the double kill does take out Ike and Belzing, and this is a one-fight for Meteors.
And they should be able to clean up Orsted here, and they will. That is an incredibly late stagger. He should be able to get out. They do have beat. This is most likely going to be a very successful test. Belzing is off of Hammond, and he appears to be stuck trying to get momentum. What a gigantic anti. And the Diva Bomb's going to come out from Gordy Mac, and it's not going to get too much.
Oh, but pay attention to red gear here. He almost. Oh, never mind. He's out. And I think this is a long play as they're going to stagger.
Yeah, and HQC just needs to jump out now because he gives a lot of that. He gets a lot of jump cooldowns here.
I think it's almost hero time for red gear. It's just 86 to a game-winning play, a round-winning play here. Not too much room. This is exactly where you want to refill. There's a bunch of ways you can go about it. He just needs that Saber's puck, Bob, to make him enough room to get to where he needs to be.
And when you look at it, they only have one thing to stop it. If Pepsi on a sleep dart, if they give that a sleep dart out, it's free game. They just gotta worry about DMing a sleep dart.
And it looks like that's exactly what they're going after is Gordy Mac right now. I see his purple.
Oh, and Arson!
Rest in peace,
He's
Aries and
just
Sabres.
going after their backline and trying to shred it. Kitty Buck is doing her best to keep Ironic alive, but it's all in vain, and Kitty Buck is probably going to be demeched here. HQC does get a late kill, but he's going to get staggered out. Kitty Buck going to reset? I thought she could have got out here.
No, in that situation, you just have to die.
No, well, you're a Diva player. You're a Diva player. You're a Diva player. I know.
Let's see how this is going to play out. I didn't see the percentage on Kitty Bucket, so don't quote me on if that was a good jump or not. But they are going to get that time. I think she was 70. He was 70? Yeah, okay, maybe that's something that's up to the player to make that risk. But if she didn't feel comfortable on it, then no worries. We're going to see how things are going to work out in the end. 28 seconds remaining in this final push.
Ooh, and a nade gives no one coming out, and Thousand gets in for a sweep. Did they shut him out? And that is incredibly big. Bob is going to come out for Saber's Puck. It's going to just take the high ground for free right now.
But they're not pushing point right now. There they go.
There we go. We're touching point. And HQC.
Oh, but pay attention to Red Gear here. Look at Red Gear. He's behind. They're waiting.
I am.
But he needs to get involved in the fight sooner than later.
Bob's going to come out for back. It's going to be big. It will not be big enough. If he's going to go right onto Ike, he's going to get left in Earth. Are you kidding me?
You hate to see
that is heartbreaking.
Can we get some Fs for Red Gear here? That was just unfortunate. We hate to see it.
I guess they feared the Reaper, and it looks like it'll be a 4-0.
They feared the gear, they prepared for the gear, and
they
beat the gear. Unfortunately to see. He couldn't get that ult off. But Gravity 4-0. Making a statement tonight. HQC standing out tonight for sure. He had a heck of a last game like that.
That was fantastic monkey play.
Look at that. Right off the cliff goes Felsen.
Wow, that was actually beautiful.
That was a deep 3 from Curry as Felsen took a dive in the pool, to say the least. Ironic, Rise supports playing the role, but not enough to deal with Velzen and Orsted on these DPS combos.
Is there anything you can really do to stop them?
Run Ghost. No DPS.
Yeah, just get him stuck in the Ghost meta.
Get him stuck in the Ghost. But thank you guys. Are we gonna get a post game interview by chance, or are we just gonna call it a night for here? Okay, well, make sure you guys stick around for the Iris podcast hosted by Ski Free Yeti and his crew as they're getting ready to take over for tonight. But thank you guys so much for watching this Meteors vs Gravity on OW Tranquility.
Your casters tonight have been Kingdom OW and I forget my account, aka Young Mighty Bear, aka Mighty Bear Slayer 69420. Praise it and glaze it, as he's also.
And I will
known.
also be on the Iris right after this.
Yeah, he will also be heading up the Iris as well too, with special guest Light Rose from Team Solo Cup, as well as Ski Free Yeti, and I believe Endstall from Illusion shall be there as well too. So it should be an interesting one to watch.
So, yeah, it definitely will be.
Here from the Tranquility team, thank you for the match, and stay tuned because we have some spicy Iris coming to the center.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Are we off?
Nope.